Llama, God is dead, the Moonchanter. And Flynn's, I want to kill myself, the Lightkeeper. 10 out of 10 patch. Oh. Cutscene?
Interesting.
There's gonna be a teaser for the next one, right? Interesting. Oh no. Oh no. God. He's a boring copy-pasted male lead from shoujo manhwa.
You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right, right. Right you are.
Is that Varka?
I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka.
My
Knight
God.
of Boreas and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Is that it? That's unethical edging. Like, what the fuck? We've had Varka edging 3 times. My God. Okay. I will give you my thoughts on the quest first, though. Okay, so Rarier was alright. I like that his plan was kind of shit and easy to foil. Because, like, not every antagonist needs to be a genius, you know? And he wasn't really... He has a 10% power. Okay, who cares, man? Like, is power even linear? Like, is... Do 10 people at 10% power beat 1 person at 100? Like, I don't know. Who the fuck cares, man? I don't give a fuck. I think it's kind of stupid that he gives a number. Yeah, it is. I agree. But that is what it is. But yeah, so Rarier, I'd say, like, I don't feel too strongly about. Like, I don't love what they did with him, but I don't hate it either. I'm kind of just okay. Sandrone was disappointing. Like, my god. My god, is Sandrone a fucking boring antagonist. Or character, whatever. Who cares if she's an antagonist or not. Or she's not that antagonistic. But she's a boring character. Like, I was so excited for her. Mainly for Herman, but whatever. I was very excited for her. And her indirect impact in the story before we met her made her out to be a really interesting character. And then she was just ass. Who is a Herman? That's what I call Polonia. Because she like sits on his hand, so he's like a chair. So he's like a Herman Miller. Like high-end chair, you know? So he's Herman. Anyways. But yeah, so Sandrone, like, very disappointing. I don't like her very much. Columbina, honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. I kind of like her. I don't love her, though. Like, I do feel like she's still very... She's okay. Like, she hasn't been fully characterized, but I like what they've done with her so far, basically. Yeah, maybe when we go back to her goon cave after the quest, we'll get to see more of her characterization. But that's not for today. And then, honestly, I know Llama and Flynn's were all characters I actually liked.
Venturing is right up my alley.
What about Inefa? My image of Inefa has been ruined by the previous Archon quest. It was just such a fucking shit quest. What about Nefer? I don't know. I think Nefer was one of the worst parts of the quest. I think Nefer and Yahoda were definitely the least compelling
God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
characters that were like on our side, quote unquote. So far. Yahoda is fun. The thing with Yahoda is I don't dislike her being there, but I feel like a character like that needs to either have some substance past the comic relief or be a little bit less present. She just has too much screen time for the role she has in the story. She was funny for the first 10 minutes. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't dislike her character, but the joke got old a bit too quickly because they used her too much. And then, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Nefer might be a bigger disappointment story-wise than Sandrone. God. Like, yeah, she's just there. Right? She's, like, helping us gather information, but actually we don't learn anything. Then she... Like, when people start thinking that Flynn is an imposter, instead of being like, no, he's not an imposter, she's like, well, he's not here. And, let's make a bet. If I'm right, then, I don't know, you'll owe me something or whatever. And then Flynn's isn't there, and then she beats them up for fun. I'm just sitting there like, why'd you make the bet at all? Why not beat them up from the start? I don't know, I feel like that's in line with her character. We shouldn't be able to learn anything that easily about her. But it's not that I'm not learning anything about her. It's that what I'm learning about her makes me think she's kind of a cringe character. I really, really hope that her role in the next part of the story isn't going to be as awful. And, like, there just hasn't been an opportunity for her to be fucking useful yet. Because the faction interactions with the interactions we've had so far and the factions we've interacted with just haven't really been... It hasn't been the sort of situations that would require interactions with something like the Curatorium of Secrets, right? Because it's not like she can just fucking come up with like intel on the Thor, God of Thunder, who is now getting resurrected after the stuff with Rerir is just not the sort of stuff an information guild is gonna be able to help you with. And the stuff with the Fatui, she kinda helped us, I guess, even though she... And then we haven't actually approached the corruption within the Lightkeepers yet, and our interactions with the Frostmoon Scions have been very straightforward. So it could just be a result of what factions were involved, and it could get better later on, and I hope so, because I want to like her, but right now I do not. Should I tier list, actually? Should we tier list the Nod-Krai characters in terms of how much I like them now that I've done the first 2 acts of the story? You know, let's just use this one instead. It doesn't have Rerir, but all we're gonna have to do is we're gonna use Durin as a placeholder for Rerir. Okay? Shut up, Mamika. Okay. S tier. Is there anyone in S tier? Yeah, there is. My gaslighting queen is in S tier. I think Aino's in S tier as well. No, she's not. She's in A. I think Aino and Flynn's are in A. You know what? It kind of feels wrong. Let me add a tier above. Let's have an SS tier. And then Columbina's in A. Then I would put Yahoda and Rerir in B. Yeah, I guess Inefa's not on this one. Fuck. Oh, that made this previously. I guess we can see how it changed. Yeah. Okay. So, Alama in S, Flynn's and Aino in A. Let me just. I mean, Nicole. We haven't met her yet. Let's remove her. Same for Alice. Yeah, wasn't there. Okay. Yeah, then A, Columbina. I think Inefa goes there too. Then Yahoda and Rerir in B. No. Yahoda in B. Rerir in C. And Sandrone and Nefer in D. Nefer wasn't as bad as Sandrone. I disagree. Lama and Flynn's were kind of close, though. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think all 3 of the playable characters for this batch were actually done so well in the story. Like, this is probably the best job they've ever done of making the new banner characters feel, like, interesting. At least Sandron had Polonia, which makes her higher than Nefer. Here's the thing, though, okay? I wish I could play Herman. But, like, it's not like Herman is a character. He's just there, you know? Nefer has a cat, true. Nefer also has a deer. True. So true. But yeah, I would say Act 1 was definitely better than Act 2. Act 2 was honestly really disappointing compared to Act 1. But it was still better than the average Genshin quest. I'd say Act 1, probably a 9 out of 10 for Genshin quests. Act 2, a 7. Do you rate any Natlan Archon quest above Act 2? Act 6 of Natlan Archon quest was good. I'd say Act 6 of Natlan Archon quest is pretty similar to Act 1 of Nod-Krai Archon quest in terms of quality for me. What was Act 6? The Dioridiate and shit. Yeah, with Dane and shit. Chat! We finished the Archon quest. Are you proud of me?
Right up my alley.
7 Zaj hated Nefer. Honestly, I think the main reason why I'm so negative on Nefer is because I was hoping for so much more. Yeah, same for Sandron, honestly. Like, honestly, they're not that bad. But at the end of the day, right? This is just how I feel about these characters, right? And obviously, the disappointment is going to be a contributing factor to my overall thoughts on the character. Do, 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 do.